Welcome, book nerds. Today I wanted to talk about John Gwynne a little bit. I wanted to talk about the Faithful and the Fallen series. This series is an overlooked series with John Gwynne. Now, everyone knows the Bloodborne saga, Hunger of the Gods, Shadow of the Gods, fantastic series that he's working on right now. But this series, Faithful and the Fallen, was a series that he did previously, and it is fantastic, and it doesn't get enough attention. I want John Gwynne to be read because he is a fantastic author that really is overlooked. This book is fantastic, and if you're one who really likes action, then this is the book that you need to start reading. The Action Master. So many people praise John Gwynne for his action for a reason, because he is so good at it. He knows how to craft a scene, he knows how to write characters, and he certainly knows how to write action. This is high fantasy, and that's what John Gwynne does. He knows how to write those amazing fantasy tropes. He knows how to make them fresh and not feel like tropes. I have talked about that so many times with John Gwynne. These books feel old. They feel classic fantasy with a twist. He is great at crafting these worlds. This is a world of old gods. Oh, gods and giants among men, and gods fighting back against humans. It's it's a world much like his current series. Clearly, this is a theme for him, and he likes writing these stories, and they are so fun to read. Even the Chosen One arc is hit in this book several times. But again, these great fantasy tropes that other authors feels old and used up feels fresh and new with John Gwynne. And it takes a real skill to take the Chosen One arc and make it fresh. And I've talked about these fantasy tropes that I don't want to read anymore unless they're done well, and John Gwynne does them well. I don't want to stop reading these tropes when he does them. Because when you're a well crafted fantasy author, you could take those old tropes and put them in your work. Because you have the skills to do it right, and John Gwynne is one of those authors. So Malice is a slow burn. You get about that much of the way through it with just setting the world up and the characters up. But once you get here, hold on, because it's going to take off. This book will blow you away. This is an amazing series that everyone needs to read. And I know I've talked about John Gwynne forever, but there's a reason for that. Read fantasy.